There's no way, bro. But like, he just said something the other day, something about like, oh, that Stafford's wife thinks she has cancer, and she had to come out and say, like, no, I never had cancer. He's so prolifically bad at his job. Prolifically bad. Tua.
All right. Here we go. All the questions.
I guess first, can you take us through the tattoo? There's a lot of excitement about this.
Yep. It's something that falls off a piece that I had earlier this year. It's a piece that represents my first child. There's a lot of things that go on behind it, a lot of cultural significance, a lot of things that has to do with protection, guidance, sort of things like that that we believe in the Samoan culture. So that's what it is. And then we implemented this piece that I already had with this. So it's almost like when you pray, you take it off, you know, it kind of has the sense of you're taking part of the tribal out of this side. So that's it.
How long does something like that take?
This was about 3 sessions. Took about 2.5 days. Yeah. So took about 2 full days and then like a half day. A lot of detail.
To a comparison to last year, how much more comfortable do you feel year 2 with your head coach being out there? He described it as a foreign language last year. You were learning, and now you know year 2.
Or just let that thing pass. It's been good. It's been really good. It's not only good for me, but it's good for a lot of the guys that have been here last year as well, getting comfortable with the offense, being able to understand the logic, understand why we're doing things more, and not just going out there and running and trusting and hoping that this is what the expectation is from said coach to said player. So we all have the same expectation out there when we play with each other. There's still some things that we got to clean up, but I think overall it's been a really good first day to be able to go out, compete against the guys that are going to be on both sides of the field. Tyreek and Jalen, you know, on this side, and then obviously the other side, everyone wants to see X and also Jalen Ramsey. So it was good to see everyone.
It feels more like a continuation of last year as opposed to coming in and not knowing what to expect with Mike.
Yeah, definitely a continuation of last year. Everyone feels a lot more comfortable, like I said, and it's not something that we had to really strain this offseason to learn. We could sort of use our strain on other things, such as getting together outside of the facility, throw in, working on route timing, things like that.
So when you look at the various metrics from last season, you led the league in passer rating, top 10 in a lot of key stats. Reasonably in year 2, like what can people expect from this offense after another year of what you guys did?
Yeah, I think if, God willing, we all can stay healthy, I think this offense can do crazy things. I think we can be dangerous. I think we have the potential to do something really, really special for the city of Miami, to do something special for the organization, to do something special for, you know, guys on our team that don't really have that opportunity. But it's almost like we all have some sort of influence in others' lives when we play together and when we win and when we do something special. Whether you're a 2 or 3, whether you're a practice squad player, guys want people that win. And so I would say that's the expectation, that's the hope, and that's what we're looking for.
So obviously Justin Herbert's contract?
Yeah.
What was your reaction to a number like that?
I mean, it's big. I think it's, first off, congrats to him, and congrats to Jalen as well earlier on his contract. I think it's really good for the quarterback market. That's what I would say. It's really good for the quarterback market. Gets me excited, gets me going. But at the same time, they got what they deserve, and I'm happy for them.
Do you think it's best for you and the organization, for everyone, to do wait and see and put the contract aside for the season and see how everything goes?
I think regardless of what it is, if they wanted to do it now, if they wanted to wait, whatever. I think for myself, I'm always a person that wants to prove to myself that I deserve whatever I get. And so, for me, I feel like this is something that I need to work for. It's plain as simple as that.
So you were named top on the list of top 100 players this past season. Were you surprised with your placement and how good?
No, I wasn't surprised at my placement. I got hurt. I had a good season, but never got to finish it. So I wasn't surprised at all.
Tua, you've been around South Florida a few years now. You talked about the fans and what they expect. Do you get that sense that they're thirsting for it? And how much of that responsibility falls on you?
Yeah, I think South Florida's hungry. I think they're hungry for something, a championship. I mean, you've seen it when you went to the hockey game with the Panthers. You've seen it when you went to the Heat games. So, I mean, these guys are more than ready. And, I think as players, being able to watch as fans, to see the city turn up, that's something that we're excited for, and we're really hoping that we can get this group of, guys ready, to do that.
One more question about the contract. Would you categorize it as ongoing talks? Have they been tabled till the season's over? Where do you stand?
I haven't talked about any contracts since what I've understood with, my fifth-year extension. So I don't think that's a worry of mine. When things come, they'll come because you either deserved it or it's supposed to happen that way.
So going back to Mike McDaniel, what have you noticed about how he approaches an offseason now that you're entering your second year with him?
Well, I would say Mike's the same. Mike's always been the same. His approach might be a little different. But that's his sort of mantra for our team this year is different. He's the same person. He's here at like 2 o'clock every morning, working hard, trying to do everything he can to put players in the right position and whatnot.
Tua, there's been a series of quarterback came out. I'm curious if you've seen it, if that's anything you would have interest in.
Yeah, I have seen it. There have been talks about going on it, but I feel like right now it just isn't the right time. But even too, because I'm a very personal guy, I felt like the series was a lot more personal. It was a lot more about their personal lives than it was more so what they did on the football field. And for me, that's not something that I like to do, especially to show my kid on national television or people seeing what I do. It would just be too hard to turn off. After a loss is tough as it is. I don't know how that would go trying to talk about a loss in my car. So
Tua, Mike mentioned today, he always mentions opportunity costs around us, and I'm sure he mentions it a lot around you guys. He mentioned it was big in his career. He first started thinking about it when he became sober. Is there a different part of your career where you really focus on opportunity costs so far?
I think for my life, everything is an opportunity. I think for you guys as well. You guys look at everything as an opportunity as well, whether you're interviewing someone like me, whether you're interviewing someone like Tyreek or the O-line. Like, I feel like everything's an opportunity for us, and that's what makes us who we all are, is our perspective on how we see things. So, yeah, I look at all of this as an opportunity. This is an opportunity for people to see my tattoo. This is an opportunity for people to hear what I have to say about our team this year. It's a lot of things that are opportunities, and we're excited to have the opportunity to go out there, practice, and hopefully become the team that I know the city wants us to be.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks.
That's it? No, that's yours.
Thank you, buddy.